when I do this, we just start talking. I haven't done this one in a while.
Sorg wants us to be more professional. So, yeah.
We should go.
Yeah.
And welcome, everybody, to another Raw Wrap-Up show. As you can tell, Sorg isn't here. He just came back from Tennessee, and boy, are his arms tired.
Apparently, there were a lot of Ty Dillingers there because they were the only 10s he saw.
I am the voice of Rizz Plays Games on the YouTubes and the internets and the Twitters and stuff. I'm the Rizz. And joining me, as always, with that awesome joke is Mad Mike.
From the midweek! Wait, it's only Monday, isn't it?
It's only Monday.
It's only Monday. The beginning of the week! Easily won conflict!
I haven't done a midweek war yet. Do you still do that?
Yeah, we still do.
Does your voice ever get, like, hoarse at the end, like, of the month?
Nope.
No?
No.
Man.
All right.
So
Raw. By the way, this wrap-up was recorded 5 hours earlier.
Yeah. It was it?
Yes.
Chrisley's still on my TV.
That's because they showed nothing but Chrisley, Law and Order, and NCIS.
No La Femme Nikita, though. Anyways, Raw today. It was actually a pretty decent Raw.
Yeah.
Third one in a row.
Yeah, not too much happened, like, creative-wise, but a lot of good matches. A few nice little nuggets here and there.
They're building up to a pretty decent Payback.
Yeah, Payback looks actually really good.
It looks better than Raw. It looks kind of better than WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Slightly better, I think. Like we got... We have
the finals.
We have the finals of the Booty-O's championship. And they're two NXT guys. They're two NXT teams.
Mm-hmm.
The Vaudevillains and Enzo and Cass. Jinx.
But by the way, before we talk about how awesome it is that those two teams are in the finals, Enzo was on fucking fire tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and water is also wet.
No, but like, this is his best promo he's done, I think, ever.
Ever.
He and that crowd just helped so much.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. Right after WrestleMania, they had the post-WrestleMania crowd, LA, and England. So it's three groups of crowds that will absolutely know Enzo and Cass. So when they go to, like, Jacksonville,
yeah, like the lesser known towns,
like the rated B and C show towns,
like Iowa.
Yeah, like Des Moines. Like, Enzo and Cass are now gonna be huge over in Des Moines.
Yeah. Did they get it right for this one? Because the Vaudevillains beat clean the Usos.
Yeah, I don't want to see the Usos anywhere near the tag team championships.
But it just seemed weird that I guess you can blame you can credit the Bullet Club for that one, but
excuse me, Rizz, that's not their name.
No,
that is not their name. They just have a loose association with AJ Styles. I'd like to call them, until we get another name, AJ's Japanese friends.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a name for them yet. Oh no, we are not calling them biscuits and gravy.
It is said, so it is done. Speaking of the friends of AJ Styles, they came out and attacked Roman Reigns.
That they did. Slightly less ferocious of an attack than they did on the Usos.
And you saw that when they did attack him, AJ played it off as I don't like these guys, or no, I don't want them beating you up.
No, AJ played it off like I didn't know that was going to happen, and he told that to Roman afterwards.
And he said a line that I want to make sure everybody remembers during Payback, that he doesn't need them. I almost called them Bullet Club again. He doesn't need Anderson and Gallows to beat Roman Reigns. Doesn't say Roman Reigns doesn't need any help.
Yeah, we're basically Rizz brought it up, and I kind of concurred with him afterwards that Anderson and Gallows are probably going to be heel with Roman.
Yeah,
and we'll have the No Romans Club.
I'm fine with that.
They're allowed one. They're allowed one.
Well, then it'll be one Roman then.
No. It's the No Romans. They're allowed to have one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the Simpsons joke. But we also had Shane McMahon running Raw again tonight.
Yeah. You want to talk about that again? Because I've talked about it probably 3 weeks in a row. How that doesn't matter anything.
Well, he did a lot less managing of Raw tonight because there weren't a lot of backstage segments, which makes sense because it's pre-taped. So
yeah, but yeah, they had a lot, and they had a lot more time to prepare too. Like they had a lot more time to sit there and go. It was like one of those the Christmas shows we went to. There was no backstage segments, and they were just there. Like we didn't see weird backstage segments for that, but it just seemed like it went right through the today.
Yeah,
it was clean. It was crisp. Maybe it was because it was taped, but who knows?
I have to say, Miz TV was probably one of my favorite segments of the night.
Yes,
Miz TV was really good. Miz, I think, has hit his groove again. Maurice being there helps. By the way, new Total Divas cast member Maurice. That means she's back officially, in my opinion.
Is she taking over the Bellas when they leave?
No, because the Bellas are.
They're still going to be on it.
They're still on it. Yeah.
Oh my god,
they're still on it. But Maurice,
it's so confusing.
Maurice, Lana, and who's the other one? They said someone else. Maybe not Summer. I forget who else, but someone else is
New Girls.
No, it wasn't more than New Girls. It was someone else. No, it wasn't any of the
Bailey.
God, shut up! Stop it, Rizz. Stop it.
Nia Jax, Asuka.
Stop it. But Cesaro came out and probably cut the best promo of his WWE career.
Yes.
He was playing off Miz really well, and Cesaro's doing like a whole like James Bond professional type thing, which is awesome. And it was really, really good. It was very well done.
And that's the thing. Like, these two can talk, and they can fight, and they can go at it, and they have Maurice as the other person in there that can help progress the storyline, and you saw that in this Miz TV. You saw those two things mesh so well together. And then they have that 8-man tag match that meshed so well together, even though it did take a while and there was no. And I was kind of I know we were discussing this in the hangout. I was kind of surprised there were no segments with the New Day.
I'm not that surprised. I'm not that surprised because at this point they didn't need an in-ring segment to get over because the New Day is already over like crazy. But they yielded the time to Cesaro, who needs the assistance, to AJ, who needs the assistance, to
Dean.
Not Dean. I was thinking of someone else who had a good talking. I can't think of it.
Charlotte?
No, there was someone else who had an in-ring promo, and it was a good segment. I just can't.
Yeah. Jericho and Jericho. Yeah, Jericho. Like that.
And the Bullet Club and the Bullet Club people. Yeah. Yeah, the Association of Projectiles.
Yes. of projectiles for AJ, the APAJ.
The APAJ.
Yes. But
That's what we have to call them now.
yes. It is said, so therefore it's done. But that is a good thing we figured out that it was Jericho you're talking about, because that ended the show. That main event was Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens, and then the ending shot was Chris Jericho over top of Dean Ambrose.
I'm not that surprised by that, though.
I'm not either. I'm excited for that. Normally we have a non-finish with the main event prospect, with main event implications, and it falls flat. This was a clean win followed by an attack that sets up a mid card portion of a pay-per-view that follows WrestleMania. So they're trying new things.
Yeah, well, I mean, it helps when you're using all younger talent.
Yes.
Like if the oldest guy in your wrestling ring is going to be Jericho and everyone else is going to be younger than him, it's automatically going to be a fresher show.
Because as we see, Jericho can put people over.
Yeah, as a heel.
If
Jericho was a face, this would be dog shit. But Jericho as a heel can put anyone over he wants.
I just love angry dad Jericho face.
Yeah.
Just the angry dad Jericho phase is probably one of the best characters he's done. And he's done a lot with the ponytail top, the 1004 moves, the best in the world of what I do is probably the best angle he has ever done.
Well, I think this is like the final. This is like the evolved form of Baron Corbin.
This is his final form. But this is like his going out party. I think he's just letting everything in his mind go. Because Jericho's still a very smart dude. Like all of his stuff, promos and all that, or it sounds like they're improv, like sometimes, but it just seems like everything is clicking, and this is probably his last chance.
Yeah,
to do things, and his thing with Dean Ambrose coming up is probably going to steal the show at Payback.
Oh no, there's a lot of stuff going on at Payback.
Like that Divas match?
Well, like the first one-on-one meeting between Owens and Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
And you got the tag finals. And, I mean, let's be honest, New Day is probably going to have a tag title defense.
Holy crap. This entire Raw has set up
Payback.
The entire pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's almost weird. Like, when you actually have all of your matches mean something.
And now it's like they're going to go into the go home show and finally go home to something and finally build up to something. It's almost like they actually planned it this way.
They definitely didn't.
They didn't. They didn't even plan. I still think they didn't plan Shane McMahon to be still here 3 weeks later. 4 weeks later, and that's going to be interesting to see when they're in Hartford. See where that goes.
Is
there anything else?
You think the Authority's coming back? I don't think they are. I think they're going to stay away for a while.
No, I think they're going to I think there's going to be a guest spot somewhere. It might not be the Authority. It might be McMahon.
I mean, I could see Stephanie. But the second you bring Triple H back, they're immediately going to be questions of like his rematch.
Yeah.
And they don't want that. They don't want
none.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed that we threw all of the divas in one segment though.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
They usually don't do stuff like that. I mean, I understand because they have a lot of people to push now, so I get it. But it's a little disappointing.
and it followed a diva segment as well.
Yeah.
It followed the interview backstage with Mauro Ranallo interviewing Charlotte and Rick and Natalia, who is bringing Uncle Brett with him. This is gonna be weird.
No, see, here's the thing about this. They're literally just redoing the first NXT women's title match.
But what I one of the things I've heard, and this, I think it was on Twitter, was if they're going to go this route, next year's WrestleMania is going to be main evented by Bayley and Sasha Banks. And I'll be fine with that.
Yeah, I'd be totally okay with that.
Yeah.
Especially in Orlando, that would make sense.
That would make sense. I didn't realize that.
Give them a 60 women Iron Woman match.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it. Just do it. It's fine.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah,
why not? Give them the time. They'll do things that people like, and if they don't like it, they can go do something for 60 minutes.
And you know what? Have two special guest enforcers, Izzy and Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Izzy, no.
No.
Why would you hurt Izzy?
I wouldn't. No, that's when Izzy turns heel and joins Sasha.
Oh, I just remembered that WrestleMania picture now, and I'm all sad.
Okay.
So Raw.
Yes. I think we pretty much hit everything.
We covered everything?
I think so. I mean, there are a few squash matches.
Yeah. Apollo Crews looks amazing.
Apollo Crews is not joining the Social Outcasts, contrary to popular opinion.
And no, he is not the Incredible Hulk version of CeeLo Green. That is racist.
Yes, sure.
So Baron Corbin.
Oh yeah, Baron Corbin. He Baron Corbined it up.
Yeah.
Poor Fandango, but not really.
Now, you know what? I'm going to ask you this first because I know exactly where you're going with this one.
Okay.
So, Mad Mike.
Yes.
In the 3, and I believe maybe there were 10 minutes of overlap that we had for Raw today.
Yeah.
How long would you watch, or have you watched?
Well,
or did you watch?
I would say that.
Or did you watch?
I would say there's a good at least 2.85 hours. At least.
Yeah, you know,
because full disclosure, I had to fast forward through some stuff because I was working, but I'm gonna go back and watch it because a lot of the matches look really good.
I was gonna say 2 3/4, 2:45, 2 hours 45 minutes.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's just right down the middle. 15 minutes can just be cut off right there, and it was just pretty damn good Raw. And we still had a damn good ending to a Raw, which ended clean. I still can't believe that happened.
Yeah, they usually try and do that in the UK though.
Yeah,
they usually try and do that in the UK.
They usually do that with like a star over there too. Like I remember when
Jericho's probably the best heel they have going right now. Yes. Who isn't Kevin Owens?
That's true, and I'm excited to see where they go. So let's run down Mad Mike.
Yes.
Where can they find you?
Well, you can find me, of course, at Mad Mike 4A83 on the Twitter machine. As the lovely #Business Bangs Katrina just followed me, you can follow me too. I talk about Lucha Underground things for the Midweek War. Lucha. But you can also every Tuesday night I live tweet Impact #MM. Same thing with Lucha Underground, and sometimes with NXT and ROH too, depending on when I get to see them or when they put them on their websites.
Ron and Don Harris like your company.
Yes. How about you, Rizz? Where can the people find you on the
They can actually find me at Rizz Plays Games on the Twitters, the Rizz on the Twitters, Rizz Plays Games on the Facebooks, Rizz Plays Games on the YouTubes. I'm actually going to be trying to edit a randomized Dark Souls 3 playthrough in a little bit. That's gonna be fun because all it is me dying a lot and me just staring at TV, wondering why I'm playing this game again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I even said I was crying once, but it's a different story. It's a different story. There's dust. There's allergies, and
There's dust in the wind.
there's dust. And
All there was dust in the wind.
And very scary things happen, and I died a lot. Anyways, so yeah, you can find us every Tuesday at live.circleandjoinmedia.com around about 9 o'clock Eastern. 9 o'clock Eastern. 8 o'clock Eastern.
We
Thank
changed
you.
the time.
Thank you.
We changed
8 o'clock Eastern. I'm gonna say 8 o'clock Central, but that's wrong.
That's
now.
all wrong. Just
Yeah.
say 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Be there. We'll be doing. Sorg will be doing something. He's back. But we're gonna be doing something. It'll be Wrestling Mayhem Show proper at 8, and then the Indie Mayhem Show at
Around 9. Around 9:30.
9:30. 10 o'clock.
Whenever we finish the Wrestling
Whenever we damn well please. Let's just say that.
Sure.
And also,
well, if you go to live.wrestlingmayhemshow.com, even when we're not recording, Sorg leaves videos up there for your video approval.
And sometimes it's naughty Sorg. But also, you can actually find us on your phones. Like if we're not live, we're probably on Stitcher, Spreaker,
iTunes,
Google Play.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody who's like me, who has a Samsung phone, who doesn't want to use Stitcher or Spreaker or anything else, or iHeart. I don't think we're even on iHeart anymore. You can find us there.
Just type in Wrestling Mayhem Show, and your computer will explode with happiness.
And jizz. So with that, wait, did I cover everything?
Yeah, I think so. You covered it all with jizz. Yes.
Mad Mike, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome, Rizz.
Or us, meaning me and the entire Wrestling Mayhem Show community.
Of course.
Wrestling Mayhem Show community, thank you for joining us here on the, I almost said
the Raw Wrap-Up. You almost
the Raw Wrap-Up. And the Midweek War. Join us next time for the Midweek War. And as always, I get to say it this time.
Keep it raw.
I get to press the button. Keep it raw.